The countdown to one of the most anticipated clashes in modern boxing is on, and the atmosphere inside the gyms where Naoya Inoue and David Picasso are preparing is electric, almost tangible, as if the air itself is charged with the energy of battle. Naoya Inoue, famously known as the Monster, is moving with a predator's precision, each movement calculated, each punch measured but executed with a ferocity that leaves no doubt about his devastating power. Shadowboxing in slow, deliberate motions before unleashing lightning-fast combinations, Inoue is a study in contrast, controlled yet explosive, calm yet lethal. Every drop of sweat that falls from his brow, every rapid jab that cuts through the air, every hook that lands with a thunderous impact is a testament to years of discipline, hours of relentless training, and an insatiable hunger to dominate inside the ring. His eyes, sharp and unyielding, are locked on imaginary opponents, imagining every possible move, every potential opening, visualizing victory with a focus that is almost hypnotic. Even his footwork is a work of art, quick, balanced, and ready to pivot in a fraction of a second, blending agility with raw power, ensuring that when the fight begins, his body moves like a well-oiled machine capable of delivering perfection with each strike. Across the gym, David Picasso is equally immersed in his preparation, though his approach is strategic and calculated in a different way. Where Inoue is raw power and explosive speed, Picasso is precision, adaptability, and defensive mastery. Watching him on the double-end bag, his gloves snapping with accuracy, his eyes scanning, calculating, reading movements before they even happen, it becomes clear that he is building a fortress of skill and stamina. Every combination thrown is designed to condition his reflexes, to make his instincts second nature, to ensure that he is ready for the unpredictable, for the unexpected, for the raw intensity of Inoue's assault. His trainer yells instructions from the corner, pushing him to maintain focus, to anticipate every strike, to perfect every pivot, every slip, every counter. The dialogue between trainer and fighter is almost hypnotic in its rhythm, like a mantra repeating over and over, cementing technique, resilience, and readiness into Picasso's very muscles. The training montage intensifies, jump rope snapping against the floor, mitts exploding with the sound of impact, heavy bags swinging violently under the force of relentless blows, and sparring sessions that push both fighters to the brink. Inoue's sessions are marked by explosive bursts, powerful hooks, uppercuts that could knock anyone off balance, jabs so fast they seem to blur. His body is a symphony of controlled chaos, each muscle firing in perfect sequence to create maximum impact with minimal effort. Sweat drips like a river, each drop a symbol of his relentless work ethic, his desire not just to win, but to dominate, to impose his will so completely that no opponent can withstand it. Picasso, meanwhile, is building stamina, working tirelessly on his endurance, weaving in defensive drills with high-intensity cardio, ensuring that when he finally faces the monster, he will not only survive the storm but respond to it intelligently. His footwork drills are relentless: pivot, step back, slip, duck, counter, each movement training his body to react instinctively under the most punishing conditions. The sparring sessions test his patience, his decision-making, his ability to anticipate attacks and respond with the perfect counter, all while maintaining perfect balance and timing. The air between punches is thick with concentration, and the sound of gloves hitting pads echoes like a heartbeat, signaling the pulse of preparation, the rhythm of impending war. As both fighters train, their routines extend beyond the gym. Inoue's camp emphasizes recovery, nutrition, and mental conditioning, because he knows that peak performance isn't just about throwing punches, it's about clarity, endurance, and the ability to stay sharp under pressure. Ice baths, meditation, targeted strength training, reaction drills, and strategic review of past fights are all part of a meticulous plan designed to ensure he is unstoppable. Picasso matches this intensity, dedicating hours to visualization techniques, analyzing Inoue's past fights, anticipating strengths, weaknesses, and tendencies, and preparing countermeasures for every scenario. The psychological warfare is just as critical as the physical, and both fighters are sharpening minds as fiercely as fists. In the gym, the tension is almost cinematic. Heavy bags swing under the force of each strike, gloves clash in mid-work, jump ropes whip the floor, and every second carries the weight of what's to come. The trainers, coaches, and cornermen push, motivate, and demand perfection, knowing that victory will not be given, it must be earned through relentless preparation. Every drop of sweat, every grunt of exertion, every painstaking repetition of a punch or defensive move builds toward that singular moment, the bell ringing, the crowd roaring, the world watching as two warriors collide. The intensity isn't just physical, it's mental. Inoue visualizes the moment the bell rings, how he will control distance, how he will unleash combinations that overwhelm Picasso, how he will exploit even the slightest opening to assert his dominance. Picasso imagines counters, defensive pivots, timing the perfect moment to strike, knowing that even the slightest hesitation could mean defeat. Both fighters are engaged in a battle that begins long before the first punch is thrown, a battle of preparation, discipline, and mindset that will determine who can claim victory in the ring. Every session, every drill, every round of sparring reinforces one truth: this is not a fight for the faint of heart. The world is watching, and these two warriors are leaving nothing to chance. Inoue's explosive style, unmatched power, and relentless aggression clash with Picasso's strategy, precision, and adaptability. The contrast is electric. Each movement, each combination, each defensive maneuver is amplified by the knowledge that the fight will be brutal, unforgiving, and history-defining. As training reaches its peak, the focus shifts to the final touches, timing, precision, and sharpening instincts to razor-like perfection. Both fighters know that victory will not come from luck or chance, but from the countless hours, sweat-soaked days, and grueling nights spent in preparation. The final image is one of warriors forged in fire, bodies sculpted for combat, minds honed for battle, and hearts beating with unyielding determination. Naoya Inoue and David Picasso are ready. The gym has been their proving ground, their forge, and the ring will be the stage where all their preparation, sacrifice, and skill collide in a spectacle the world will never forget. The Monster versus the Strategist, a fight of speed, power, strategy, and heart. The countdown is over. The battle is imminent. And when the bell rings, history will be written one punch at a time.